Hello everyone, welcome to Just Maths. Today we are going to learn about the divisibility rule. First of all, what is divisibility? Divisibility means a number can be completely divided with a certain number. So today we will learn about divisibility rule of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So without our wasting our time, let's start learning divisibility rule. So first, divisible by 2, or we can say that divisibility rule of 2. A number is divisible by 2 if it ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, or we can say that a number has ones place. Suppose if I take example here 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, what we'll check? We'll check this number. So this is the ones number, or this number ends with 6. If it is 0, 4, 2, 6, 8, then it is divisible by 2. Means when we'll divide this number by 2, it will be completely divided. No remainder should be here. Now, divisibility rule of 3. A number will be divisible by 3 if we add all the digits and the total number. If the total number is divisible by 3, then the whole number or the complete number will be divisible by 3. So let us take one example. If I have this example, what do we need to do it here? We need to add these numbers. So if I'll add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. So the total is 3, 3, 6, 6, 4, 10. Is 10 divisible by 3? No. So this number won't be divisible by 3. Let's take one more example. 3, 3, 3. If I add their digits, 3 plus 3 plus 3, it will be 9. And 9 is divisible by 3. So this number will be divisible by 3. Divisible by 4. A number will be divisible by 4 if it is ends with 00 or either the last two digit is divisible by 4. So let us understand through example. If I have this number 1, 2, 3, 4, suppose 8. If I have this number, if this number ends with like these two numbers, either 00 or if it divisible by 4, then the whole number, the complete number will be divisible by 4. So we'll check it here. 48 is divisible by 4. Yeah, obviously it's 12. If I divide it, then 12 will be our quotient. So 48 is divisible by 4. Means this number is divisible by 4. If I take one more example, 5, 3, 2, 1. We'll check these two numbers. Is it divisible by 4? No. So this number won't be divisible by 4. We'll always check these last two numbers. Either it should be 00 or it should be divisible by 4. We'll check it in roughly. Now, which number is divisible by 5? If a number ends with 0 or 5, then the complete number will be divisible by 5. For example, if I have this number 5, 1, 2, 3, 0, this number ends with 0. This means this number will be divisible by 5. If I have this number, ends with 4. So it won't be divisible by 5 because a number will be divisible by 5 if it ends with 0 or 5. Divisible by 6. We can say that a number is divisible by 6 if that number is divisible by 2 and 3 both. We'll have to check it should be divisible by 2 and it should be divisible by 3 both. And if it divisible by both the number, then that number will be divisible by 6 also. So divisibility rule of 7. Please focus on this one. It's a bit complicated. We need to understand it nicely. A number is divisible by 7 if the difference between twice the last digit and the remaining digit. Then we'll check whether that number should be either 0 or divisible by 7. Then the complete number will be divisible by 7. Let us understand through one example. Here I am taking this number 5663. I need to check whether this number is divisible by 7 or not. So what we'll do first? We'll check the first number. This is my first number. What we need to do? Twice the first digit. Twice of first digit. It is 3 into 6, which is 6. 3 into 2 is 6. Now the remaining number. Remaining is 566. Now what they are saying? We need to define the difference between remaining and twice the last digit. So difference is 566 minus 6. I hope you understand. Okay. So this is the solution of what they are saying. Either it should be 0 or divisible by 7. There is one more thing. We can check it whether it is divisible by 7 or not, or we can follow the same thing again. So here what I am trying to do, will follow the same thing again. Okay. So what they are saying, 560 twice of first digit is what? 0, because if we'll twice this number it will become 0. Now the remaining is 56. So the difference is 56 minus 0. This means it is 0. Either this number should be 0 or divisible by 7. We all know that 56 is divisible by 7. So this number will be also divisible by 7. I hope you understand how to find out whether a digit is divisible by 7 or not. If the digit is very large, we can follow this pattern again and again till we'll not get a solution, or either we can also do it if we can also check in our rough work whether it is divisible by 7 or not. Divisibility rule of 8. So if the last 3 digits of a number is either 0 or divisible by 8, then we can say that that number is divisible by 8. So let's take one example. 5, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, or we can say that it should be 5, 1, 2. So what, for divisibility rule of 8, what do we need to do? We need to check these 3 numbers. These 3 numbers should be divisible by 8, or either it can be 000, like it should be 000. Then that number will be divisible by 8. So here we'll check whether 5, 1, 2 is divisible by 8 or not. So this 5, 1, 2 is divisible by 8. This means this number will be divisible by 8 also. Or if I have 3, 1, 2, 000, so here we'll check these 3 numbers, like 1 tens 100. These 3 numbers, we'll check these 3. If this number is 000, then it is divisible by 8, or either these 3 numbers should be divisible by 8. Now divisibility rule of 9. This is same as the divisibility rule of 3. We need to add all the digits and check whether that number is divisible by 9 or not. If the number will be divisible by 9, then the complete number will be divisible by 9. Let us take one example. 8640. What we need to do it here? We need to divide all the we need to add all the digits, and this number should be divisible by 9. 6, 4, 10, 18. So this is 18. The sum of these numbers are 18, and 18 is divisible by 9, means this number is divisible by 9 also. I hope you understand rule of 8 and 9. Now, divisibility rule of 10. We can say that any number is divisible by 10 if it ends with 0 or ones place should be 0. Like I have, if 4630, this number should be 0, then it is divisible by 10. If it is any other number, like if it is like 1, 2, 3, 4, it won't be divisible by 10. Now we'll learn divisibility rule of 11. Let's learn which number is divisible by 11 and how can we find out whether a number is divisible by 11 or not. So what we need to do, we will add all the numbers which are at odd place, or we'll add all the numbers which are at even place, and then we will find out the difference of the even and odd. If that is 0, 11 or multiple of 11, then that number will be considered as divisible by 11. Let us understand through one example. I think then it will be more clear to you. So if I take one example, this is a random example I have taken. How can we find out whether this number is divisible by 11 or not? What we need to do, we add all the numbers at odd place. Okay, take it from the left side, not from the right side, from the left side. So this is my odd place, this is even, this is odd, this is even, this is odd. Okay. Now what we need to do, we need to add 2 plus 3 plus 8. So this is 30. Now we'll add even place, 6 plus 7. So again this is 13. What is the next step? We need to find out the difference between even place and odd place. So the difference between sum of odds place and even place. So this is 13 minus 13. This is 0. This number should be either 0 or 11 or multiple of 11. Multiple of 11 means what? 11, 22, 33. These are the multiple of 44, 55, 66. So I hope you understand. This number should be this one. Then we can say that this number will be divisible by 11. If the difference is something else except these three, then this number won't be divisible by 11.